What's poppin', people? Back again today with another Pokemon Auras OU Wi-Fi battle. I know I'm a little late, so I'm going to go ahead and just try and record this as quick as possible and get it uploaded as quick as possible. But my roommate was in the room all night last night, and it's just awkward to record in front of him because we don't really talk that much. If you guys watched some of my previous videos, you know that we don't really, I don't know, talk or anything. It's just kind of awkward, so it's weird to like record and stream in front of him, so that's why I choose not to do it. I just try and do it when he's gone. But that's the gist of it. He led off with his Dimanchan. Definitely just got killed by a Surf from my Latios. I'm actually a Scarfed Latios here. That is the reason I outsped. But I definitely don't want to get blown back by this Sceptile. So I'm going to switch out and go into my Zapdos. And the reason being, this Zapdos is defensive and not specially defensive. But it's the only thing that I have that I don't mind losing to this Sceptile. And it can take a couple of hits. He actually went for the substitute, which is, it's not like that bad for me at all, and unless he is like the physical like Swords Dance set. But even if he is the physical Swords Dance set, I'm a physically defensive Zapdos, and he can't touch me. But he is going to be able to do about 50% with the Dragon Pulse. So I'm going to hit him with a Heat Wave, which is definitely going to break his sub, because Sceptile is, it's not a frail Pokemon, but it's not bulky by any means. It can live a hit depending on what it is. It's not going to be taking, like, you know, Draco Meteors from Latios or anything like that, but it depends on what it is. It can take a hit or two. So, and depending on, you know, you can always EV train in different stats to make it the way you want it to. But he goes out into the Rotom. I went out into my Scizor and wait. Did I go out into my Scizor predicting when he switched in Rotom, or did I go out into Scizor predicting him to stay in with Sceptile? I don't know. These playbacks are weird. Playbacks are weird like that. Anyways, switched to my Scizor and I got burned. So now I'm going to switch out into my Bang, as I did go for the U-turn. And he's going to end up switching out and going on out into his Fortress. Some random person just followed me on Twitch. That's what that sound was. My Twitch alerts are still open. I just leave them open so that I don't have to reopen them every single time I'm streaming. But someone just followed me, so that's really strange. They either, that's the follow sound, not the donation sound. Anyways, he's out in this Fortress, and this thing is a pain in the ass. So I'm actually going to end up U-turning out, because I cannot touch this thing. If I go for Explosion, it's not even going to, it'll maybe do 40%. So I'm going to switch out and go out of my Zapdos. He's going to go for Stealth Rocks, which is fine. I do have Defog on my Zapdos, and I also have Heat Wave. So, the first things first, I'm the realist, no. The first thing that I'm going to do is probably go for Heat Wave. This battle was a while ago. I assumed that I would go for Heat Wave first. Yeah. And it makes the most sense. I could have gone for Defog, but then he could have just set the hazards up again, and then his leftovers, if he had leftovers, I think he did, he would have gotten his Sturdy back up, and then I would have had to waste another turn going for another Heat Wave. So going for Heat Wave first and getting that thing out of the way is definitely the best option, and then going for Defog later. He's going to go out to Strider, which is this Greninja. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to Defog the hazards away just yet, because I cannot lose my Zapdos if I want to get the hazards away. I can lose the Zapdos. It's not an issue if I lose the Zapdos, but I want to be able to get the hazards away if I can, because hazards are annoying. They're very, very annoying, especially if you have any kind of flying type on your team, regardless of whether it's like Landorus or things like that. Hazards just get annoying, especially if they're Stealth Rocks. But he's out into this Greninja. I had a feeling that he might want to switch after my Scizor being in, especially since he did go for Ice Beam, so he was an Ice type. So I predicted him to switch, and I went for Pursuit. That way I can at least get some damage off. If I wasn't burned, I might actually have been able to kill him, because I am Choice Banded Scizor. But unfortunately, you know, that Rotom burned me pretty early on, so I was unable to do anything with Scizor at that point. But he's going to go out to Gengar now, which is, I mean, fine. He's got a Gengar. There's not much I can do about that. But I'm going to go out into Bang. Now we speed tie. I'm pretty sure we're both 110. Azelf might be 115. Regardless, if it's a speed tie, I won. If it's not a speed tie, I outsped. But he's got a Focus Sash, so regardless, it was pretty pointless for me to be even in here, because the Shadow Ball is going to take my soul. So frustrating, man, when you get your soul snatched. I'm going to go out to 7.8 meat, PK Face, kind of. Which is my Politoed. I like my nickname for my other Politoed a lot better than this one, but you know, free Pokemon are free Pokemon, so you gotta take what you can get. Now he's gonna go for Energy Ball, and this is the same exact set that, the same exact Politoed set that I ran back in X and Y, and I know for a fact, you guys know me, I don't calc anything unless I'm battling someone like super good or well known. But my Politoed can live at least one Energy Ball from a Gengar, and he was Focus Sash, so he's not Choice Specs. But he got a freaking crit, and that's what killed me. But I don't even know what I just went out to, but I ended up double switching back out to Latios to absorb that and then go for Draco Meteor. Because I am Choice Scarf, so I outspeed this Gengar, there's no risk of a Speed Tire or whatever. But the reason, I don't know why I went for Draco instead of going for Psyshock. I don't know what he's got the Greninja in the back. Derp, derp, derp. I didn't want him switching to that thing, and if he wanted to go out to Rotom, Psyshock probably would not have done nearly anything, because he's probably a bulky Rotom, like it's defensive and not specially defensive. But I'm going to go out to my Swampert here. I had a feeling that he would go for Rest or something stupid like that. So he does end up going for the Rest, but that's fine with me because that is going to allow me to Mega my Swampert, I think. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Yep. Nice and Mega Evolved. Mega Evolution. Like people with British accents generally say like Mega. Like they put an R on the end of it, even though there's no R there. I am going to get burned, so that kind of sucks. But I do have Superpower, so that's a thing. I don't know. Kind of at a bad spot right now. Taking some burn damage and all this extra damage from things that I don't need to be taking damage from. But I'm going to switch out here. I'm going to end up going out into my Zapdos. It's the only really thing that I want to be taking hits from Rotom at this point because of me being burned, and I want to keep my Swampert alive if I can. So I'm going to take the Hydro Pump. It is going to end up killing me, so that kind of sucks, but like I said, I didn't really need Zapdos too much from the beginning anyway. I'm going to go out into my Latios now, that way I can get a Draco Meteor off if need be. And he's gonna switch out here. He's going to go on out into his Strider, which we all know is his Greninja, and going to hit him with a Draco, dropping the Dracos everywhere. And we all know that's going to kill, because it's a Greninja. And Greninjas aren't bulky at all. But Greninja, it's a scary Pokemon. I know a lot of people want it gone, a lot of people want it banned, but I don't know. I don't think it needs to be banned. There's so many checks and count. Well, I say that and then I can't really think of any off the top of my head. But there are things to deal with it, and people just don't. They don't know how to deal with it. You gotta predict it. It's the only real way to get rid of it. But I don't think just because of that it deserves a ban. So I'm out in Swampert now. Gonna hit him up with a Superpower because it's the only thing that I can really do at this point with Swampert. I really need my Latios, so I cannot be taking hits on that thing because I need that to win. It's Scarfed, and it's the only thing that's gonna be able to outspeed his Sceptile. I think he still has a Sceptile in the back. Anyways, gotta go for a Draco Meteor. That's definitely gonna kill that Rotom from where it's at. Even though I'm Scarfed, I'm not Specs. I don't need to be Specs to kill that Rotom from 35, 40%, whatever it's at. It's going to die. So Rotom's gone, and all he has left, I think, is Sceptile. Yeah, and Sceptile, even though he's at 80%, it's not going to be living this Draco Meteor, and that's the reason why Scarf Latios is going to be at least somewhat seen in OU, is because it outspeeds things like Sceptile. It was there. I started using it to outspeed things like Mega Mince because Mega Mince was everywhere and it was such a problem. But even after a Dragon Dance, Mega Salamence was outspeeding you. But I'm glad Mega Mince is banned because that thing was a monster. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and we will see you guys back again tomorrow with a free-for-all. I'm going to try and get a free-for-all on stream tonight, and then I can upload that for FFA Fridays. So, we'll see you back again then. Peace out, guys.